Hello, folks. This is Coach Veee, and I am coming live from a very small town on the Pacific Coast in the United States. And again, like any other day, we are going to have a small conversation about things that we care about, and primarily how you can factor consciousness into your planning in today's call. How come time that is universally so available to all of us, each one of us, that empowers our planning, our life here on this planet, can also be equivalent to or more powerful than the time is your consciousness. How can you factor consciousness in your planning, in your day-to-day planning, in your life planning? So come on in, jump onto the stage, raise your hand and have a conversation and find answers to the questions that you may have about your goals, your plans, and your own life in general. I also love to talk about culture shocks in particular that you may experience in your life, traveling in different, spaces, different times, or reverse culture shock for that matter, and in general, English. Any one of you can join this call. The calls are recorded and it's going to stream as it's streaming right now. The audio input is being streamed on my YouTube channel, Culture Shocks USA. Feel free to tap into that and join the conversation or join the chat, text messaging from there as well. Your curiosity questions are very important to me, and I would imagine my conversation is going to be important for you, because I think we can enrich our lives in various ways. Let me play a common call, introduction to you all first. Coach Veee, the creator behind Culture Shocks, a brand new venture designed to connect with audiences worldwide via social media. My main aim is to create a dynamic, interactive platform for learners of American English and those keen on deepening their grasp of American culture, along with the broader concept of culture shocks. Through Culture Shocks, we will explore opportunities to engage with individuals from every corner of the planet, utilizing social media to build bridges of understanding, unity, and diversity. Through authentic discussions about real-world topics, we are set to bring these conversations to you through various channels, offering live interaction via audio and video calls, leveraging platforms like YouTube, Patreon, and Spotify. Your support means the world to me. Join the journey by sharing your stories with Coach Veee on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and more. Stay tuned for posts, stories, reels, shorts, and an array of engaging content designed to enrich your learning experience. I'm excited to accompany you on both your personal and professional paths as you dive into the rich, diverse world of Culture Shocks conversations with me. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Thank you very much. That was my PSA, public service announcement. And now I'm excited to talk about, let's see, who is online here quickly. Righty, I'll bring you up on the stage here. Thank you very much for joining in. Hello there, how are you doing today? I am sorry, my microphone or speaker couldn't catch your voice. Go ahead, speak again.
You're listening now?
I can hear you very well. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Yes.
So what brings you today? I can try to read your name. How do you spell your name? Pronounce it for me, please.
That's my name right now. Don't forget to brush out. That's my name, Aisha.
Aisha?
Yeah.
Aisha. Very nice meeting you, Aisha. This is Coach Veee here, and you are meeting me for the first time. So, for the sake of our conversation, before we start the conversation, let me tell you the audio input on this call is being streamed on YouTube channel that is Culture Shocks USA. Is that okay with you?
You have channel.
Yes. So audio input of our conversation, audio, not the video, is being streamed on my YouTube channel. Are you okay with
Yeah,
that?
I'm following your channel.
I-
Just write it in the comment.
Yes, this is the, let me just make sure I got you the, this is my channel where your audio is being streamed. So how are you doing today, Aisha?
It's okay.
What brings you to this call today?
This is my more self.
No, what is your intent? Why are you here on this channel right now? What would you like to talk about?
I don't know. I like this in my world. This have a lot of
Okay, I see you have lots of flags from different countries.
reason why in other countries this flags in the world.
Oh, you want to discover the world, travel the world.
Yeah, I like this is light. I like this study brains.
Okay,
Look,
you study brains.
brains.
Very nice. And what motivates to study human brains?
Neuroscience.
Neuroscience, is that a program you go to university for? Like, is it a master's or a PhD or undergrad? What is it about?
This will have this. This is Washington, and it's my work, and it's my work. There's no have this neuroscience.
Okay, let's say let's say hello to friend Liver over here, Liver Wa from China.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
And this is Aisha on the call here, Liver.
Yeah.
Aisha was showing how she is interested in studying human mind, human brains.
I like to study neuroscience, and I love my friends. I like to study this human body and medicine, but I don't know. Say this is a stars. I like. I
Okay.
like this. It does not have this is motivation, and I don't know. Think this is a food tree. This is study, and this is I don't know. Remember this world, this word, this school. How this is? I don't remember this word.
It's all right. It's all right. So what I hear you from, Aisha, you love to, yes, you love to study human brain, and you're studying neuroscience.
Yeah.
And is it? Do you go to university? Is it a bachelor's?
This is world. I don't remember this word. The university. I don't think this is study in university. This is brains and doctor. But I don't know if this is. I like this study brains and human body. Because I like this study in my free time. I play guitar. Look.
Okay, you seem to have a broader range of interests, from music to science, neuroscience. Yes, of course. And you go to university.
Yeah, I have business administration in university.
Okay,
This is my in my work and I analyzing the systems.
okay. And Liver, are you listening to the call? See, it looks like Liver, my friend, is frozen.
Yeah, I see.
And that's all right. Aisha, did you have any question to Coach V? I love to talk about culture shocks primarily and American English in general, or English in general, and any other curiosity question you may have.
I don't say does have a question for you.
Okay. What would you
Um,
tell me more about your family, your friends?
I live in Brazil with my family. This is my parents. This is four.
Okay.
This is my dad living in the United States in Florida. This is my mom living in Brazil. I live with my mom, my brother. This is my brother, 1 years old. Yeah, this is my mom. Just have I'm 20 years old. This is my brother. Have 1 years old.
That's all awesome. I'm glad that you have family and you're living with your family and they're all awesome.
Yeah, this is really my mother is very short and the driver
Oh,
no stopping.
let me say something. Let me say something. Which is not quite sure. How are you?
Hey, how are you doing?
Nice to meet you. I think, yeah, wow, I think like neuroscience, it's kind of, yeah, that's for human brains, kind of complicated subject. Even you are medical school student, they have to really focus on that field. You can be like a like a scientist or doctor, whatever.
Before we continue this conversation, for the folks, again, let me tell you, audio input from this conversation is being streamed on my YouTube channel, Culture Shocks USA. Is that okay with you all?
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the confirmation. Continue. I love the energy.
Yeah, I think you just like your hobby, your interest, not a kind of professional study. Just like this girl say, well, I have a wider range of interest from piano, music, like scientist, engineering, neurobrain. That's kind of like a hobby of interest. That means you're good at. I don't believe he's good at it in the future. He's good at neuroscientist, neuro like doctors, professional. The more complicated things you want to learn, the more nano you should be. If you like it, you'll be an atomic scientist. You only focus on atomic science because I can learn everything. I can know piano from like atomic bomb and neuro.
What Liver is saying, Aisha, after let Islam also introduce himself. Liver, Aisha, Islam, go ahead, introduce yourself.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you all. I'm 25 years old. I'm in Indonesia. Just graduated from the Faculty of Commerce.
Islam, it's quite natural when people speak English language with various linguistic backgrounds. Like Liver has a Chinese background, Aisha seems to have a Spanish and Russian background, as she said, and I have some. No Spanish?
No, that's my maternal language. It is Portuguese.
Portuguese in Brazil. Okay, Portuguese. All right, not Spanish. Sorry about that.
I speak the four language.
What are those languages?
It's four. In Portuguese, my maternal language. In Brazilian, Sai's language. In English, it's my second language. In Russian, I learned it now. This Germany because my company made the course in study Germany, but this is difficult study Germany. Yeah, I just have 1 week and I study. I think this word. Hello, my name is Aisha. If you Deutsch, assistele correr, my Deutsch is not good. Yeah, I tried. I don't know.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I
That
think
is
you're
one
wrong.
that is one continue.
I think you're very young to speak 4 languages, so it's very good. It's not normal. So,
You speak Arabic?
yeah, my native languages are speak just 2 languages.
Aisha, كيف حالك?
Yeah, so she speaks 5 languages instead of 4. Yeah,
Yes, which is very nice.
yeah,
That's all. That's all.
yeah, yeah. That's
Okay, you have graduated already from university, or you just a student, like
no,
senior
I'm
student.
graduating. No, I'm graduating.
So now,
Graduating.
oh, already graduated. So now you got a job. I just
Not actually not until I hope to get in the future. Now in my video, I have a training in specific companies. Not yet. Yeah, probably. So I hope, yeah, I hope after I finish my training, everything is going good.
get some training and get some certificate before. Before you plug into some like field, your profession. That's good
How
now.
many languages do you speak?
What?
How many languages do you speak?
How many languages do you just do? Yeah, Arabic and English. And I'm studying, yeah, maybe before 1 year, I studied some Spanish. But I never learned Spanish. Yeah, it's not, and I forgot everything about Spanish. Yeah,
This is Spanish similar in Portuguese, and this
yeah,
really
no,
people speak Spanish. They speak Portuguese. I understand the Spanish, but it's having this accents in maybe this words is having this different pronunciations and the similar maybe difference around.
yeah,
You understand better when I speak?
yeah, and they speak very fast. And this is my problem when I'm studying to catch what they say. They speak very, very fast.
Yeah. So that's why I think professional study is more important than being multi-languages. I think the profession like is more important. And you know, multilinguistic is not that important. It just means okay, you can communicate with somebody. But if you like can speak 4 or 5 languages, it doesn't mean you're really get deep inside. You just know some single words, some basic communication. That can make sure you can be like so professional in that language. Sometimes someone just contact you with I know another language actually. just simple communication, daily communication, even for some simple things. So I still think that professional study is more important than super official language skill. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I got you.
you don't need to spend time every day, every month to study some simple words, some simple. That's not that important for your future success. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm not right. You can get some advice from me. He's like a concept. You know, a lot of things. He know better. He's like a Korea like coach. That's better than me. Sometimes language is language. It's not a profession. But of course, if you want to make a language as your profession, then that's really hard. You should know a lot of like grammar, like vocabulary. You should be really good. That's not like everybody. You should be like a language professor. That's really good. That's another level, high level.
You have to touch, yeah, you have to touch the native speakers or different cultures. We are so complicated to think. Maybe you can speak English or any language, but in the daily conversation, you say it up, but when you are diving into this, which maybe you stop.
Yeah,
Because you don't, yeah, because you don't used to do that, so you have to practice this point with yourself, with your friend, with real people, with this app. So I find these habits very good. It's very good for me to practice in the future. Know different accents because maybe I don't used to hear different accents. Indians, Indians, they are speak very very fast. Even that their accent is not normal. Maybe they pronounce specific letters and avoid specific letters or words in videos like weird. Yeah, you have to practice this with someone. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, you can get some like professional advice from Coach Veee. Yeah. So it's your turn. So my friends, your turn to give us some professional advice.
Hey, you know, from me, it's practice, practice, practice.
Yeah, this is the important point because you don't have to study grammar and vocab, even you don't use all of this. You have to dive into the conversation.
No, I think a distributed approach to learning is important. Not that grammar is not important, vocabulary is not important, literature is not important. They are all equally important, but there has to be some sort of balance and evaluation of your language proficiency that will kind of guide you where to focus more and less for how long. That way you diversify your linguistic, proficiency. Because just speaking without learning grammar will not help. Or learning grammar all through the life but not practicing speaking, not writing won't help either.
Yeah, I got you. You have to do both. Yeah. But
But I really, even though I'm a native Chinese speaker, you can say I'm a Chinese professor. I'm a Chinese teacher. No, I'm not. We're really different. Even for native Americans, not everybody are English teacher, are English professor. No, I'm not. Different. No. To be even Chinese teacher or English teacher or a professor, it's really hard. You have to be trained. You have to have professional study for many years. Then you should know the background, like Chinese background. That's really hard. Then probably you can be.
yeah, additionally, Chinese is the most difficult language.
Of course. Not that means this language is difficult. Even for English, you have to have not everybody. Not every native speakers are like English teachers are not. They're not that.
Yeah. But I think many people they use this app wrong. They use this app to not learn the language. They just speak silly things.
You know, Islam, tool is always going to be used, misused, abused, and it depends on a person. It depends on a person how they think best way to use it. And this is the democratization of the technology, that good, bad, ugly, all kinds of people have access to.
Yeah.
So we have freedom on one end, availability of the tools on the other hand, and everybody is free in this world to make their best choices.
Yeah. This is actually the effect of technology. Maybe it makes it a good way, negative side, positive side,
Yes.
how you will use this tool. Yeah. And even I meet many people here, they don't know that it's way to learn language. They just think this out more about everything like TikTok or any social platforms. Yeah. They don't even know this for them learning.
It would be not just to say everybody does it. There are people, even over here, they are using it to meet their needs. And, you know, each platform has enabled the world population in certainly different ways. I love Hello Talk because, of course, there are people more focused about language development, you know, and they are more seriously learning some of those, like even on Duolingo and other, you know, applications. Let's see, Yasmin seems to have a question here. Maybe one of you can answer. How to be qualified to work in USA as an assistant teacher? My majority is psychology, or my major is psychology, and worked as an assistant teacher. My level is A2. Would you like to answer this question? Any one of you?
No, it's kind of hard.
Okay.
I haven't had any experience working in the US. I haven't traveled in US just for 2 days, but I have never been like US teaching, so I have no idea proper answer.
So yes, thank you, Liver, to you know, bring that up. I would say to Yasmin, number one, you have to be here first of all to qualify for being a teacher here. You have to have a work permit. That's the second qualifier. Basically, you have to have a work permit, and then depending on your subject matter expertise, if you want to teach language or maths or science, you have to have relevant qualification. Once you have all those things, then each state in this country had certain rule for licensing you to be a teacher in elementary school or high school or middle school or university. So in addition to being an expert here, you have to have the additional licenses to be a teacher here. There are training programs, there are credit courses that you have to do. And I think by the time you arrive here, you would be able to know what exactly needs to be done to be a teacher in the United States.
Yeah.
That's new for me. Yeah.
A2 is English level or is psychology level?
Yeah, I think even in psychology, it's not easy. Yeah, go ahead, Islam, what were you saying?
It's new for me that I know the government in US limits direct roles to teachers in high school or even the university. So, which kind of strict rules or license?
Basically, when you say you can teach something, so number one, you have to have the subject matter expertise. Say, suppose you want to teach psychology, okay? First of all, elementary school and primary schools, middle schools don't teach psychology. Let's take an example, maths, elementary school maths teacher, right? So you have qualification, which is undergrad minimum, suppose, and then you have to have the teaching certification. That comes with additional courses. Once you have teaching certification to teach at certain level of school, then you can apply for teaching position jobs. And those teaching certifications are generally, given by the teaching board authorities after testing you in the subject matter, plus, because you are going to interact with children, you have to have certain licenses. You have to be tested with your intent, with your purpose, with your background, the criminal history, everything. Because each person that enters into school to teach or train or work with kids have to have a clean background. So there are several ways you have to qualify to enter the school to teach or help teachers, even as a volunteer. Even as a volunteer. Right, and Yasmin, to your question, you can't do those certification programs online unless you are here. You have to be here to understand that. Even though you do online courses sitting somewhere outside United States, it's not going to be relevant.
Wow. I think the U.S. systems in U.S. is quite different from that in China. China traditionally, like, if you want to be a teacher, you graduate from a normal university, you can get a teaching position.
Yeah.
In the school. But America is different. Even though you graduate from a normal university or college, it doesn't mean, it only means you have the knowledge. But it doesn't mean you are good at teaching.
Yes, teaching is a separate skill. Yes.
Yeah, it's different from the knowledge itself.
Mm-hmm.
The knowledge, even though you're a professor, it doesn't mean you're good at the study. It doesn't mean you can is good at impart.
That's right. Even university professors, they don't need teaching licenses, but if they want to come to teach in primary school, they have to have teaching certifications.
Yeah, they also need because it doesn't mean professor. You're good professor or study can be good at primary teaching.
Yes.
Quite a bit of things.
And each state in the United States has a different version of teaching certification program. And that their qualifiers are different. Of course, in general, there are broader rules that apply everywhere, but you have to have particular teaching certification for a particular state.
Well, that's like Chinese. Like if you graduate from another university, your major is Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't mean you can teach. You have to pass like psychological and education, those subjects specifically designed for teaching.
Yes.
That's only in normal university, the teaching university. It's not for other like traditional Chinese university. So you have to do that additionally to get a certificate.
Yes.
And, that's really hard. People are tested like your mentality.
Yes, exactly. So here I can make those points here. They are educational requirement, subject matter expertise. You want to teach English, then you have to have bachelor's, master's in English. Then you have to have a teacher preparation program, which you train with that very program certain number of hours. Then you apply for license. If you pass the license, then you do other civil rights exam, then background check, and all those 4 or 5 different things when you have, then you're able to teach. And then now you apply for different jobs. The jobs are not locked yet. After having all those things, you have to apply for jobs.
Yeah. Just maybe you will be like an intern for several years.
Yes, it takes time, but it's not that difficult. If you have a passion for teaching and if you care about, the rules, regulations, process, policy, procedures, and you pass exams, you have the license, you'd be able to teach.
Yeah. Wow. Kind of strict.
Yes. Yes, Islam, did you have a question?
The internet
Internet is very expensive. Oh, of course, it is expensive everywhere.
It depends now. Some like California, New York, Florida are expensive. But those, if you want to live in Middle East, Middle West, so a bit cheaper. Middle West.
Mm-hmm.
It's depending on what you address in US. They have different prices for the living there. If you stay in California, it's expensive. If you stay in another state.
Sorry, did you have a question, Islam?
Yeah.
What's your question?
Just the question. My question. So if you stay in California, the price of internet will be more expensive than if you stay in another area.
Of course, yeah, it's business. Like depending on the demand and population and everything, it's a little different here and there. But internet expense would not be as different. Like food expenses, housing will really change between California on the West Coast or East Coast. But then internet generally nationally it's similar price. Phone expenses, internet expenses, it's similar across the country. But again, what kind of plan do you take? Because there are different plans even for the internet.
Yeah, food, grocery, house prices, like that's quite vary.
Yeah, basically, if you buy today, gas in California would be different than same time, same gas somewhere else. $1 or $2 different per gallon.
Sure. So it's depending on what's your package that you choose. The speed of the internet.
Yes, as well. Yes, of course. If you have a business plan these days, I think you can get it for $120 per month for internet. But in general, effective internet, you can get it for $65, $80 otherwise.
Okay, it's not that expensive, yeah. But tax different, and the United States, US is kind of funny country. The different states have different, local tax.
Yeah, it's that's called diversity and independence, right? Each state has its own terms, conditions, and their people's liking, choices, so their policies and so their tax, taxing, depends on
Yeah, quite different. Not like China. China almost the same.
Yes, so in some of those countries, it's like flat one tax everywhere. Even in India, they have started one tax system, one tax, it just depends on income, what tax they will do, income tax, sales tax, whatever be it. But I think here there are, of course, those taxes there, but it sometimes varies depending on the state you live in and what kind of home you live in or not. Look at that. Who we have here on the call?
你好，你好。
Ni hao.
Can you speak Chinese?
Yeah, Liver can speak in Chinese. Liver, enlighten us.
你能听懂吗？
No. This platform just for English training. Yeah. You don't need to speak like Chinese.
I don't know English.
No, why you come here? This one practice English. You come here to learn Chinese. It means you want to come here to learn Chinese. You don't need to come here to learn Chinese. You don't know anyone to learn Chinese. Man. You don't know. It's like practice. Why you come here? Yeah.
I have to go now.
All right. Thank you very much. No problem.
Nice to meet you. Bye-bye.
Sorry, I had to remove our friend. He started smoking on the screen.
That's not like a proper way.
Yes, I'm sure he's some disgruntled. Possibly, was he young? Do you think he was a teenager or high schooler or what?
Teenager, crazy.
Teenager.
Yeah, shivering mood. I want to tell you, but I don't want to say. I say you should know.
He just invited himself, so I'm like, okay, I'll just give him some space, see how he acts.
Yeah, somebody don't understand how to communicate, with foreigners, just in a Chinese way. Why ask people to speak Chinese? You want to practice Chinese, don't need to come here. You can go anywhere to practice Chinese in China.
Of course.
I don't understand the logic behind. Come here, practice
Absolutely.
Chinese.
Absolutely.
You waste other people's time, Time is pressure for foreigners. Why
It
you waste
is.
foreigner time?
It
Learn
is.
Chinese.
It is indeed.
Yeah, I want to learn Chinese, but nobody want to learn Chinese. It's kind of funny.
Tell me what's happening new in your life, Liver. What's going on?
What's going on tomorrow?
I lost your voice.
My new iPhone. That's
Oh, are
the
you
most
getting your
important
new iPhone tomorrow?
thing. Yeah, I got like a notification email from Apple Store.
Nice.
Say no, the iPhone is ready. You can come here anytime. To come here. You have to come here.
Yes, yes. Are you excited? What features of new iPhone are you excited about?
It's iPhone 17 Pro Max. Top level.
Oh, iPhone 7 Pro Max.
Yeah, Pro Max. So it's really expensive. Over 10,000. Over 10,000 Hong Kong dollar.
10,000 Hong Kong dollars.
Yeah, over. It's
Wow.
10,199.
Wow.
So it's Hong Kong dollar. So expensive. Wow.
That is
iPhone.
very expensive.
Of course, no. Their products is always for, not
Yeah.
for poor people. Middle class. So expensive.
So what's exciting about this new iPhone? What features that you are excited to use about?
One is 5G. This one 11
Okay.
is 4G. It's really slow. Sometimes you see, I got frozen. I don't know why I get frozen. I don't know why. Sometimes I can't see the picture. Only I can hear the voice, but I can't see the picture. I don't know why. I have to reset my my internet connection. That's kind of sometimes making me really frustrating. I don't know what the problem is. So if I have a new iPhone, I will know.